Remember, I'm just the messenger. Just the messenger, guys. Just the messenger, so the rocks will cry out, right? Is it the trees will sing or clap or... Anyway, you're gonna have to Google that. There's a... Is it Isaiah? It says this, the trees will clap and the rocks crying out. And if nobody speaks, well, I don't know. You're gonna have to Google it for me, and something to the effect of, if we fail to tell the story, the rocks will cry out and the trees, just the messenger. I want you to look at that. I think it's called a, oh man, what's the topical plateau, or if you can even see that, you know, there's a little path around it. Like, now here's the real nature. Here's, I mean, even this is, you can see the road and the sign, and this is real nature. I mean, if you start going way up there, further and further you go out, you're gonna really interface with raw nature. And it's epic, it's beauty, it's danger, it's complexity, it's wisdom, it's again, the rocks will cry out. And then we build these cities, and there's a cemetery down there, which is my first time to ever see a cemetery. Right in the middle of it, you can see there's an American flag, which is real interesting to have an American flag in the middle of a cemetery at the base of a beautiful, beautiful, wild wilderness. And then you have this plateau, and that plateau, at least on this visit, I can see, like, man, what a metaphor for religion. And you know, you go up in this nice little safe little beige, beautiful beige place, and you just make little circles, and everything is, you even see a little tractor down there. And I'm sure if I went to build a tent there and put a little teepee, I'm sure I'd be arrested, and because teepees belong in the wild. And I've always been a little bit of an Indian, but I was raised on the plateau, and so if somebody comes to this part of the country and they say they hiked on that, I'm gonna just nod in agreement with them. So yeah, you did. And then I would ask about the journey to get there, and then if they just kept going. And you know, there's a lot of people riffing and giving opinions on religion, and religion is just one spiritual path, and there are so many common denominators. And at this point, I'm more of a Native American Indian in my philosophy. Kind of, if Jesus were an Indian, a Native American. So if you blend Christianity with Native Americanism, and maybe a little bit of shamanism, maybe a little Halashakalism, Jonathan Fibonojji. Anyway, I don't know if you see that up there, but there's a ski resort. It almost looks like a K, almost like a chromosome. I know it's kind of crazy talk.